What's up, y'all? It's your girl Chandra with Divine Beauty Coaching, your motivational speaker and transformation coach. Listen, y'all, it's Transformation Tuesday. Listen, I know I wasn't here yesterday, but yesterday was just one of them days, but I'm here today. I'm here showing up for y'all. You know what I mean? I apologize for not showing up yesterday, but hey, this is a new day. We getting a whole nother start. I didn't give y'all that motivation, but I promise to go hard today so that y'all understand. Right? So y'all can get that good motivation that you missed yesterday. It's gonna come, we're gonna roll it over on in today. All right. But today, we are reading from Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11, starting with verse 11, and we're gonna finish with verse 14. Right? And this is so important. We need to know the background, right, of why God is saying this, right? I have plans to prosper you, to give you a hope in the future, right? Now, just a little short backstory. Basically, the children of Israel is the ones that God took out of Egypt, freed from slavery, right? And then freed from slavery through Moses, and put them in the land flowing with milk and honey. You know what I'm saying? God set them up for the great things in life, the greater things in life. But when God set them up for the greater things in life, they turned. See, God, the only thing God wanted them to do, he just was like, just worship me, praise me, don't praise no other God, just worship me, praise me, deal with me, don't deal with nobody else. But the children of Israel got so comfortable to where they started doing their own thing. They like, oh, I'm gonna do it my way. Like, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna be fiddling with this and fiddling with that. They started praising other gods and getting into these different things, as we do today. We want to, we talk about spirituality and, I want to do it this way, and self-righteousness and the same things we're doing today. If we're being honest and we keeping it real, I even had fell victim into it, until God had revealed to me the walk that I needed to be on, right? So we all have fallen victim, but basically that's what was happening. And so God was he warned the children of Israel. He was like, listen, y'all got to stop. You need to stop doing this. Don't listen. He warned them over and over and over and over again, and they refused to listen. They did not want to listen. So in Jeremiah, he sends the prophet Jeremiah. Jeremiah's like, listen, he was worshiping God. He was doing what he's supposed to do. So he sent Jeremiah. He took Jeremiah. He said, Jeremiah, I need you to go and tell these people what I'm telling you, right? So he was warning them, just letting them know, listen, I need you to go and tell these people what's about to go down, and let them know what I'm saying. So, by this time, by the time we get to Jeremiah 29 and 11, the children of Israel are actually are already have been taken over by the Babylonians, right? They've been taken over by the Babylonians, and they like, hold on, what's going on? Why is this happening to us? Like, where is our God? And God was like, hold on, you won't talk about where is our God when you was praising the other gods, right? Y'all still my children. I still love you. I'm still here for you. But the reason why you are where you are is because you put yourself where you are, right? He told him, he said, I warned you so many times because I have grace. I have mercy for you. I love you. You're my children. I'm taking care of you. But I asked one thing of you. I told you, don't worship no other gods. Don't go over there and mess with them. I delivered you from the Egyptians. And now, because you disobeyed me, I'm going to deliver you over to these people. But he said, I'm going to deliver you to these people, but I'm going to bring you out. Right? So you're going to go be with them. You're going to be enslaved to them, but I'm going to bring you out. And that's what he sent Jeremiah to tell them, like, let these people know, like, I know y'all at where y'all at, but I'm going to bring you out. Right? So that's where we get to Jeremiah 29. And my today, I want to let you know, God is going to bring you out. Right? You may have been disobedient. You might not have been doing what you were supposed to do. You might have known the right thing to do and still did the incorrect thing. But understand, God is going to change it around for you because he still loves you. He still has grace for you. He still has mercy for you. Understand, you are his creation. You are his creation. So he doesn't have plans of evil for you, but for good, right? To get you to your expected end. So even when you betray God, even when you're unfaithful to God, he still has hope in you. He's still going to pursue you. He's still going to show you love. He's still has plans to prosper you and to give you a hope in the future. But you just got to hang in there. You got to hold on. You got to keep fighting a good fight, right? Because God is not a man that he should lie. And I'm going to keep saying it. And I'm going to say it to the end of me, okay? Because he is not a man that he should lie. When you don't see things working out, understand that that's not your expected end, right? So if you're in the midst of things, right, and you don't see it going like it look like it's a prosperous future, that means that's not the end. That's not your ending, right? That means that you have more processing to do. You have to go through a few more things until you get to your expected end, right? So let's just go ahead and read. Let's get into the word real quick, right? So that's just Jeremiah 11-14. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back from captivity. I will gather you from all the nations and places where I have banished you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back to the place from which I carried you into exile. You know, we serve a loving God. We serve a God. He's full of love. And I know some people are like, well, if he's God, then why he this and why he allowed things to happen like this? You gotta see, that's the thing. You gotta learn and understand who he is and how he operates, right? His thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways, right? We gotta first gain that understanding. The way that our human mind would put something together and make it happen, God is not doing it like that. He's not going to do it the way that would, you know what that would make him? That will make him equal to us. If we can figure out what God is doing completely in our mind without having some kind of mystery, that means that God is, we're equal, but we're not his equal. He's above us, right? He is all powerful, right? The thing is, God understands, no, you're not going to have it. You're not going to be able to figure it all out in one. You're not going to be able to figure it all out. That's where he steps in. That's where he is here for. He says he has plans to prosper you and not to harm you. So if you feeling low and you in a low place right now, understand he's not going to keep you there. That's not his plan. He's not trying to hurt you. He's trying to grow you. He's trying to transform you, right? It's Transformation Tuesday. God is trying to transform you into who he knows you can be. He's trying to process you into your purpose, right? Y'all gonna hear me say that a lot because y'all know we got the event coming up. Come on now. Now, what I'm saying is God has plans to prosper you in a way that you've never seen it before. Like I always say this, God's plan is to transform you into a new creature, right? He says plans to give you hope in the future. He wants to give you hope. He wants you to have faith that your future is prosperous, right? God is like, I want you to, even in your circumstances that you are in right now, I want you to have hope, right? And understand that there is light at the end of the tunnel, but you got to keep going, right? We are sometimes disobedient to God, just like the children of Israel were. They were disobedient to God, but God still had a love for them. He still loved his children. He wanted to make sure that he knew that I still love you. Think about when you're a parent, right? Think about when you're a parent and your child may do wrong, right? And you gotta discipline them, right? If you just letting your child constantly do wrong and you not giving them no kind of discipline for what they're doing wrong, then they're going to think that they can keep getting over on you, right? So that's what God had to do with the children of Israel. He's like, and even as a parent, just like God did, you show your child grace. You're like, okay, I'll talk to you one time. All right, now I'll talk to you a second time. Oh, okay, you still not listening? So God like, okay, since you don't want to listen, I got to take matters into my own hands, just like us as parents have to do. We tell our child, listen, I gave you strike 1. I gave you strike 2. You know, sometimes we even give strike 3. But because you have not followed what I've asked you to do, now I have to discipline you. Now I have to take away your tablet. Now I have to take away your phone. Now I have to give you punishment for a week. Or I have to make you write sentences. Something. You know what I mean? To let our child know, I'm not playing. I still love you. And if I didn't love you, that means I wouldn't even discipline you. So think about this. If God did not love you, he would not discipline you so that you can actually get it right. So, because if God keep allowing you to get away with the same thing over and over and over again, and he keep having that grace and that, you're going to think, oh, I'm invincible. Can't nobody touch me. Can't nobody you're going to feel that way. And that's not how it is. Like, God is like, hold on. Understand, the only reason that you have that grace, you have that glory, that hedge of protection over your life is because of him. But you got to understand that. But when you get beside yourself, God like, hold on. I might got to put you through something so you can see who I am to you and understand that you need me in order for you to get through this process, right? I'm the missing piece, right? You have to understand that the only way you're going to get through this, the only way you're going to get to that prosperous future, the only way you're going to really make that transformation is if I put you through a little something to push you to where I need you to be. And that's the thing about God. But God, he also will remind us, like he did here, this ain't the end. This is not where it all ends. It might feel rough and tough when you're going through the situation, but this is not your expected end. That's not where I want you to get. This is just to push you to where I want you to be. And that's all God is trying to reveal to us. But understand, just like he did he let them know, I am going to bring you out. So if you're not out right now, understand that you're coming out. I ain't going to say when, but I'm going to let you're going to see when it happens. I'm going to bring you out. Because sometimes we are going through the motions and we're just going through these things in life. And we just like, man, it look like it's never going to end, right? We just like, man, I just don't know. See, God, the type of God is like, I'm gonna step in when you least expect it. You know the good saying. What the good saying is, he may not come when you want him, but he is always right on time. Like he come in the nick of time. As soon as you ready to turn it, throw in the towel. As soon as you ready to let it, like give it all up, that's when he step in. He was like, see, if I stepped in any sooner, then that would have proved that I'm not God. No, I'm not going to step in when you feel like I should step in. I'm going to step in when I know it's the appropriate time so you can see who I am. And not just that, I can get the glory from their situation and the people around you can see what's going on and what I'm capable of. And then that'll cause people to turn to him. Like saying, oh, shoot, that's how God worked. That's how he worked, right? Yeah, let's keep going. It says, okay, so he got plans not to harm us, plans to give us a hope in the future. Then, right, when he does that, you know what it's going to cause you to do? Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. So when you're going through it and he grabbed you out of that water before you start drowning completely, you going to then know, oh man, that was God on my life. It's going to be in your mind like, hey, listen, it couldn't have been nothing else but God. Like, that's how God wants you to understand. Like, it won't human. It won't no man. It won't you. It won't nobody else. It was God. You going to know it was him. So that, like I said, like I was getting to, like I was pretty much saying, you going you going to just know, and it's going to strengthen your relationship with him. You're going to be like, hold on. I don't know what I've been doing before, but I need to stay close to God, because if he going to be pulling me out like this, if he going to help me like this, if he going to stick by my side like this, I need that kind of divine protection in my life. So you're going to start calling on him. You're going to start praising him. You're going to start worshiping him. And guess what? He going to listen. He going to hear what you have to say. Because you're changing your life. You know what that means? You're transforming your life. You're becoming a living sacrifice because of the sacrifices he makes for you, right? You're going to want to say, God, how can I serve you? Look at what you've done for me. How can I serve you? What do you need me to do? That's what that's going to cause you to do. So understand the process that God is putting you through it's all a setup just for you to be exactly where you need to be. To be exactly what you need to be. Let's keep going. So he said, you will seek me and find me where you seek me with all your heart. When you seek me with all your heart, meaning you can't be halfway in, halfway out. God said you got to be all in. I don't need some of your heart. I need all of your heart. And I'm telling you, when God bring you out of certain situations, you're going to be like, listen, I thought I wanted this. I thought I wanted to do that. But in reality, I just want to give it all to God. Like, I want him to have my complete heart. I want him to direct my path. I want him to take me where I need to go. He knows exactly what I need, what I don't need, who I don't need. He knows, right? God already knows. That's why what you're going through is not for no reason. He knows exactly what it's going to do, right? We're going through certain situations, and understand that that's God's way of pushing us to your next level, pushing you into your purpose. See, God will give us time like he did the children of Israel. He'll give us time to get it right. But if you refuse to get it right, with him allowing you to have your free will to get it right, then he will force you into getting it right, because it's always going to go his way. It's never going to go the way you want it to go. It's going to always go the way God needed to go, because he know why he put you here. So guess what? Even if you're not, if you're in the process of not fulfilling your purpose right now, guess what God going to do? He going to put something in your path that's going to shift you right into your purpose. It could be like, oh, like, for example, you've been working this job 20 years, and God has been kind of warning you throughout the years, telling you like, this ain't for you. This not what I have for you. This is something that you came up with. You know what I mean? Or a degree that you went and pursued or something, and God like, that's not what I had for you, but this is how you want to do it? Okay. I'm going to give you time to try to process the fact that that's not for you, right? And then, time passing by, and eventually like, okay, I done gave them time to try to figure this thing out, but they don't look like they figuring it out. So let me help. So then God brings something your way, and it's going to push you into your purpose. So you either figure it out now on your own, or God will step in and figure it out for you, right? And once he does that, you're going to know that it was him who did it. And once you figure out it was him who had mercy and grace and love for you, and was faithful to you this whole time, who rescued you time and time again, you're going to be calling on him. You're going to become a living sacrifice. Hands down. That's just what it's going to be. You're going to become a living sacrifice, to the point where you're going to seek him, and you're going to seek him with your whole heart. It ain't going to be like, oh, I just go to church on Sunday, and then, I do what I want to do during the week. Like, it's not going to be that. He like, nah, I need you to seek me with your whole heart, not half of your heart, part of your heart. Or you still hanging around these people, or you think you about to still be going out to the club, or you think you still going to be doing this. No. I need you to seek me with your whole heart, like all of it. Not sometimes when you feel like it or only when you're going through. No, on a regular basis, I need you to seek me with your whole heart, right? That's what God wants. When you become a living sacrifice, you make you drop everything for God, right? When he say move, you move. You have to become obedient, right? To the Spirit, right? He gives you his Spirit so that the Spirit can lead you in a direction that you should go, right? And you have to be obedient to the Spirit. Let's keep going. I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and will bring you from captivity. I will gather you from all the nations and places where I have banished you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back to the place from which I carried you into exile. Right? So basically God just saying, listen, I'm about to, I'm going to push something your way. Like I was saying, I'm going to throw something your way. It's going to push you back to where you're going to start seeking me like you need to. And then it's going to put you on the path to purpose. It's going to have you doing exactly what I need you to do. Right? It's going to put you on that right path. And then I'm going to get the glory out of all of this. I'm going to push you, like your life is about to make a shift. It's going to shift, right? I'm bringing you out. I'm going to bring you out. Mind you, they were in captivity by the Babylonians. I want to say for 7 years. But it's like, because they had repeatedly did God wrong. They had did God wrong. He like, okay, you're going to be going through this for a long time. It's going to be a long time. But I'm going to bring you out. Yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, it's not going to feel good. You're going to go through this and you're going to wonder where I'm at, and understand he's still there. He's not going to let you tap out. He's not going to let that happen. Not as his child. He's not going to let you. He's going to give you the strength you need to get through it. And I'm a living witness, y'all. Woo! It's been some times where I'm like, God, I cannot do this no more. Like, no, I'm done. I'm done. I've told God, I'm done. You take it. I don't want this. I'm good. It has been times where I felt that way. Like, God, I got to throw in the towel. It's done. I cannot. But God gave me that little bit of strength I need to just keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Even when I don't see it going how I want it to, I'm still pushing and pushing and pushing. And he pushing me. He like, no, you not giving up. I know what I have. I have plans to prosper you, to give you hope in the future. You're not giving up. I'm going to keep pushing you, and I'm going to keep pushing you until you get to where I need you to be. I'm telling y'all, I'm a living witness. But when you get to that expected end, you know what you're going to do? You're going to say, God, thank you. Thank you. Because guess what? Now I have been transformed. That's what you're going to say. God, I have been transformed. The best lessons come from experience. It's easy for a person to just tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about teenagers. When your parents tell you, oh, don't do this or da-da-da-da-da. And you like, okay. And then here you go and try it out. And exactly what they said was going to happen, it happens, right? But you learn from that hurt. You learn from that pain, right? And you become wiser. And that's all God wants to happen. Like, he not just putting you through the ringer just to put you through the ringer. God's putting you through it so you can gain the wisdom that you need so that he can prosper you. Because that wisdom that he gives you, he's going to use that to prosper you. That's what he's going to use. But you got to trust the process. Trust the transformation process, right? Trust it. Because it's all of this, all things happen and work together for the good of those who love the Lord and who have been called according to his purpose. All of it is working together for your good. You got to believe that, though. Even the pain and the suffering, it's working out for your good. It sucks in the moment, man. It does. I'm not going to sit here and tell you no lie. I'm going to tell you the truth. It don't feel good, man. It's just like, God, you sure? Like, you going to question God some days. I'm telling you what I know. You're going to be like, God, you sure? Like, but all God wants you to do is be obedient. I didn't, like, God, see, God don't have to, answer our questions. We're like, we're at his command. You know what I'm saying? So he don't have to answer our questions, but he's a loving God to where he's okay with helping you to understand these things. Right. And sometimes he might not help you understand it right away. You might not understand it till years down the line, but you got to understand that he is giving you what you can, what you have the capacity to receive in the moment that you're in. Right. That's what that is. Just trust his process. Trust what God is doing in your life. And I'm telling you, he is only here to make you better. God is only trying to make you better, even with that circumstance that you're dealing with. It's only to push you to your next level. Do it scared. Do it. Just do it anyway. Do it not knowing having all the pieces to the puzzle, but trusting that God has his hand on your situation, right? Even when you don't see results, even when you're not seeing the bigger picture, or even if you don't see what your expected end is going to be like, just keep going. Just keep going. Think about every millionaire, every billionaire, every successful person, right? Who is successful in life. The only reason they got there, trust me, they had plenty of doubtful moments. But what got them to where they are is because they didn't stop. They didn't give up. They was obedient. They just kept going even when they didn't see the results. They kept going even when it didn't give them that fulfillment. Like it was like, man, but you just gotta keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Don't stop. God has plans to prosper you, to give you a hope and a future. Okay? He doesn't have plans. He's not trying to harm you. Even you might feel in your situation that you're going through that, man, I'm going through a lot of pain right now, man. I'm going through a lot of suffering. I'm suffering right now. Like, this hurts. It sucks. But I'm telling you, it's only to prosper you. It's only to make you better. All right? But you receive that. Receive this motivation today. All right? Now, y'all know I got to talk about the event. February 25th, 12 p.m. Y'all go ahead and get your tickets. Start waiting. Don't keep waiting. I know people like to wait to the last minute. No, don't wait to the last minute. I know you got $25 to invest in yourself, okay? And to get you on the path to purpose, to get you to your expected end, right? Like, you got somebody who has went through it already for you. So you ain't even got to go through all the craziness that I had to endure, right? You got somebody who's willing to take the wisdom that I gained through the journey to go ahead and share it with you, so it won't be hard. So it won't be as hard as I had to take it, right? You don't want to do that. See, the thing is, the great thing about God, like, he'll send people in your path to help you get through it, right? To help you walk that thing out. So it won't be hard. It won't be difficult. You won't feel like giving up, right? Because you'll have that person to show you how they did it, right? So y'all make that investment, $25, processing your purpose. You can go to the event in the featured section on this page. Go ahead, click on that link in Eventbrite, or you can just go on Eventbrite, type in processing your purpose, and go ahead and get your ticket. Go ahead and get your ticket. It's going to be life-changing. You get a free workbook with it. You know what I'm saying? So that way you're going to have you a blueprint to get you right, to get you started, right? To get you on your path to purpose, so you can live a more fulfilled and happy, joyous life. You won't be just going through life like, man, what am I doing? Like, you're going to really have a purpose in life and understand that I really have, every day I wake up, I'm moving, like I'm moving in the direction of my purpose, right? And that's what we're going to have that workbook for, all right? But that's what I have for y'all today. Y'all go get y'all tickets, all right? I love y'all so much. Y'all take care. Peace.